Hello everyone. Thanks for joining me today. Give me one moment. I'm setting up my stream here. So today I'm going to be playing Dual Universe for the first time. Haven't never played this game before. This is just me. I just finished patching the client, so I'll give this. You'll be able to see me try this game out for the first time. Let's see here, public, Dual Universe beta. Okay. Today is October 1st. Let's see here, enable live chat, chat and replay. Okay, just give me one more quick moment here. So Dual Universe is the game today. This is session number 1, my very first play session. Got my tags in. Okay. Okay. Hello everyone. Okay, is my screen cut off? It looks okay. I have it on full screen. Let me see here. So please bear with me a little longer here. Okay. So that's up on Trovo. Okay. Okay. Let me see here. Okay. So session 1. Dual Universe. Okay, I think I'm ready. Sorry about that. Took me a while to get started. Okay, so what do we have here? Nova Corp is the company. Dual Universe. Dual Universe beta. Okay. Health warning. Okay. Really? Okay. Well. Okay, let me just black it out for a second. I don't want to show my login information. Let's see here. Okay, so let me turn the screen back on.
I remember like it was yesterday. The panic, the hysteria, and then the acceptance. Acceptance that Earth was going to be destroyed, and our only grim consolation was that there was nothing we could do to stop it. The neutron star collided, and millions of years of our history got wiped out in an instant. That's why they developed the Rebirth Project. Everyone on Earth fighting for survival, and a lottery among the fittest to see who gets to live thousands of light years away. I won, and that's why I'm here on this ARC ship. I'm a pioneer, one of millions, and our job will be to rebuild civilization in this new solar system. I've been frozen for the entirety of the trip, and now I'm ready to embark on my journey. Our journey.
Okay. Okay, let's not skip it. This is the first time, so we'll watch this. Create character. Okay. Sure. We'll just go with the default for now. Character creation. Do you want to begin a new game with this character? Okay. Is that neat? There is no law except the law that there is no law. Okay. John Archibald Wheeler, theoretical physicist. When placing an item, hold T to lock the axis, then scroll to control the distance. When placing an item, hold T to lock that, then scroll to control the distance. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to load in. Placing an item, hold T to lock the axis, then scroll to control distance. Okay. Equipped with his 5 senses, man explores the universe around him and calls the adventure science. Edwin Powell Hubble, astronomer. Open chat with return and join discussion. Okay. Open chat with return. So far we have the T key and the return key.
Welcome to Alioth, Novian. I am Ophelia, the Arkship AI. I will assist you in your first steps, seeing as you just woke up from an extended cryosleep period. Keep an eye on the chat window in the lower left part of the screen. It contains a transcript of what I say, with important information about which keys to press.
Okay. Basic control.
There is a button, near the window, that you can use at any time to replay this tutorial in the future. I have marked it with a green waypoint. You can also abort the tutorial by pressing the abort key at any time, but this is not recommended. You have much to learn after your long cryosleep. To start, let's make sure your motor skills are not affected. Simply head towards the green waypoint behind the stairs, using the movement keys.
Okay. Behind the stairs, she said. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to go this way.
Very good. Now, let's try to jump.
Jump. Spacebar normally.
You are
Yep.
in perfect shape. Great. Let's try your headlight, which is very useful in dark areas. Press the headlight key twice to turn it on and off.
Okay. Light. Off.
Now, take your time to look at the world around you through the glass panes. This gigantic planet is all yours to conquer, as well as the many other planets in the system. You are free to shape the world as you see fit. Build an empire, explore the vastness of space, create a trade federation or a pirate alliance, or live secluded on a forgotten moon. There are no rules here, except for the ones you make for yourself. When you are ready, follow the waypoint and look through the marked window.
Follow the waypoint. Okay. Hide this panel. Control H. Skip objective. Rewind. Shift page down. Page up. Exit tutorial. Shift backspace. Okay. I'm assuming all these are players. Am I the green? Okay.
The buildings in front of you are one of the many district areas of Alioth. Districts contain all the facilities that you will need to begin your journey. In particular, they host institutes where various tutorials are located. We will get back to that later. Let's prepare you for the journey. Head downstairs and follow the waypoint.
Okay.
Continue down and get close to the screen, marked with a green waypoint.
Okay. What do we have? Attention new arrivals, please gather repair tools from the dispenser. Okay.
Let's begin with your tools. Tools are located at the bottom of the screen in the form of quick access slots. You can select them with the quick access keys. As you can see, the last slot is currently empty. We will now learn how to equip a new tool in that place. Approach the highlighted tool dispenser unit next to you.
Okay.
Dispensers are elements, which are objects you can deploy in the world. For example, chairs, windows, plants or doors are all elements. Some elements, like this dispenser, can be activated by pressing the activate key while pointing at them. Activate the dispenser now.
Activate key is F. Okay.
Very good. The dispenser just gave you a new tool that is now stored in your inventory. The inventory contains everything you can carry around with you. Let's open it by pressing the inventory key.
Okay. I.
The inventory is a central interface for managing everything you carry around with you. It contains items like tools, materials, elements, or blueprints. For now, locate the repair tool that was just given to you, and simply drag and drop it into the free slot below.
Okay.
Well done. Note that the inventory does not have an infinite capacity, It is restricted in volume. Thanks to the nanopack technology, this volume is pretty huge. Still, it is better to keep an eye on the size of objects you store. Now, close the inventory by pressing the close cross on the top right.
Okay.
Okay. We are now ready to continue downstairs. This time, we will need to use an elevator. Move to the waypoint.
Okay. Let me see here. Graphics. Full screen. Okay. Threads. Oh, okay.
Elevators are connected together via up and down links. Stepping onto an elevator and pressing the crouch key or the jump key will allow you to transfer to the next or previous elevator in the chain. Simply step on the elevator and press the crouch key to go down.
Okay, so step on, press C. Press C. That.
Welcome to the main room. You can go back anytime by stepping on the same elevator and pressing the jump key to go up.
Okay, let's try that.
In front of you is a miniature reproduction of the Ark ship. You can perhaps see the real Ark ship through the windows in the distance. Let's try to also find it on your map. To open the map, press the map key.
Press the map key, F4, okay?
This is Alioth, the planet on which you currently stand. You can rotate the planet by clicking and dragging it with the mouse. You can also zoom in and out with the mouse wheel. Zoom in until you can clearly see the hexagonal tiling on the planet. Each of these tiles is a territory you can claim. Tiles in red are already claimed. Tiles in purple are non-claimable, and mostly exist around the Ark ship. The Ark ship is represented by a small icon in the center of the purple tiles area. At any time, you can center onto your position on the map by pressing the center icon on the top left. Try it now.
Top left.
You can also create a waypoint anywhere on the surface of the planet. Waypoints are displayed in your HUD so that they are easy to track. To set a waypoint, simply right-click on a point on the map and select Set as Destination. Do this now.
Okay.
Very good. Next, the selector area here allows you to list your constructs, review bookmarks, and see any available warp beacons or other points of interest. In the lower right corner, you can find the list of current objectives in a tutorial, usually with hints on how to achieve them. Close the map to continue. Press the upper right close button.
Okay.
You may have seen on the map that certain territory tiles are claimed. To claim a tile, you must deploy a territory unit on the ground. Let's have a look at one. Follow the waypoint.
Okay, so this is...
As you can see, it's quite huge. Once a territory unit is deployed onto a tile, the tile belongs to you. This means that you can start to build constructs on it. You can decide who holds rights to dig the ground, and who can build next to you. Territory units are quite expensive and will probably not be the first thing you deploy on Alioth. Instead, there is a simpler way for you to grab a piece of land. Let's discover this now. Follow the waypoint behind you, and take the elevator at the end of the room. This will take us to the observatory.
Okay. It's auto walk. I need auto walk. You say go up? Go up, okay.
Welcome to the observatory. From here, you should be able to see Alioth's moons in the sky. One of them is a very special moon, called a sanctuary moon. We will explain what that means, but first, let's try to locate it.
Ooh, big ship.
Open the map again by pressing the map key.
Oh, F4, okay.
The map also contains a solar system view. Click on the System tab to open it.
Okay.
Here you can see all the planets currently accessible in the system. Select Alioth, the planet where you currently are located, by clicking on it.
Okay, I'm assuming that's this.
As you can see, Alioth has 3 moons. One of them looks a bit like a twin of Alioth and is marked with a small shield icon. This is the Sanctuary Twin Moon, or the Twin for short. Select it by clicking on it.
Okay.
Excellent. Now, let's click the Set Destination button to get a visible waypoint in the 3D world, pointing to the twin. We will need that soon.
Okay.
Good. Now, before we leave, let's have a look at the surface of this moon and find out why it's called a sanctuary. Click on the View Planet button.
Okay.
This twin moon, just like Alioth or any other planet, is covered with tiles that you can claim. A sanctuary moon is a moon where no combat will ever occur, as it is a safe zone. This means that a territory you claim will remain yours forever, and nobody can take your belongings or build anything there without your consent. This is a great way to create a safe haven to store your valuables and build your home. You can claim only 1 tile on a sanctuary moon, and you will need a special sanctuary territory unit for that purpose. You already have 1 in your inventory, so don't worry.
Okay.
Close the map window.
Okay. It looks like all the water places are taken.
Notice how the sanctuary twin moon is now identified by the waypoint in the sky. There is a shuttle service, which you will see later, that can bring you there. Okay, let's get back to the rest of the tutorial. Head down via the nearby elevators.
Okay. Step on, press C.
Now is the time to present the key pillar activities that are available for Novians. Each will be presented here quickly, and you will be able to discover more about them via the institutes and their dedicated tutorials later.
Okay.
Follow the waypoint to the mining station first.
Mining station, okay, I see it.
Mining is how you acquire raw materials, if you don't simply buy them on the markets. Raw materials are located either on the planet's surface, or they can be buried kilometers deep underground. Surface materials have a low value, while more valuable materials, from Tier 1 to Tier 5, are found underground. The surface mining activity is performed using the harvest tool, highlighted in the toolbar below. With the tool equipped, you collect harvestable surface or by targeting them and then clicking. Press the quick access key for this tool to equip it, usually the first in the toolbar.
Okay, 1.
Great. Unfortunately, there are no surface harvestable ores here. To practice, you can access the dedicated tutorial in the Mining Institute. To continue, unequip this tool by pressing the same quick access key as before.
Okay, we'll press 1 again.
To mine deep underground, first you use the scanner tool highlighted here, which finds available ores in a large radius. Once in close range, the directional detector will help you pinpoint the location of the material. Finally, the highlighted mining tool is used to collect the found material. You'll learn more about these tools in the interactive mining tutorial, located inside the Mining Institute. Now, let's talk about the markets. Approach the waypoint.
Market, okay.
Markets are an essential part of Novian life. This is where you can sell the materials you mine or create, but also buy anything that you might need. Markets are physically located in the world. They are accessible either via market pod units, like the one in front of you, or via the integrated nanomarket interface. The nanomarket interface allows you to browse markets at a distance, but cannot help you to deposit or recover items that are traded. For that, you will need to directly interact with a market pod. Let's have a quick look at the NanoMarket interface. To open it, press the NanoMarket key.
Okay, J.
You can search for an item that you would like to trade by using these search boxes. Nitron is a fuel you will often use and frequently buy. Type nitron in the search box to see the nitron markets.
Okay, nitron. Go.
Here are the market orders for nitron. These are all the intentions to buy or sell nitron by other Novians on various markets in the solar system. You can pick the cheapest or the nearest offer, depending on your priorities. You can create your own buy or sell orders, or let the system pick the best offer for you. We will look into this at the end of this tutorial, when we will buy nitron for your speeder vehicle. For now, let's close the NanoMarket interface and continue our visit.
Okay.
Okay. Let's now have a look at another important activity, industry. Go to the industry station, just a few meters to the left. In front of you is an assembly line, one of the many industry unit elements available. These include chemical reactors, glass furnaces, refineries, or smelters. Each industry unit type specializes in certain types of recipes. The assembly line takes ingredients from an entry container, like the one here on the left, and then runs a recipe to craft elements. The elements are stored in the exit container, as seen here on the right, that can be chained as an entry container for another industry unit. The recipes are selected using the industry unit interface. You can learn about that in the dedicated industry tutorial, found at the Industry Institute. Thankfully, entry-level recipes for simple products can be run without an industry unit. For that, you can use your integrated NanoCrafter. First, let's get some ingredients we will need from the nearby dispenser. Approach the dispenser and press the Activate key.
Okay. Yeah.
Excellent. Now, let's open the NanoCrafter by pressing the NanoCrafter key. We are going to craft some fuel.
Okay. Okay, it says.
Great. This interface allows you to pick a recipe and run it in the background to produce simple products. On the left is a selection area to pick a recipe. You currently have just a few ingredients, which allow a limited set of recipes to be used. Press the Show Only Doable checkbox to display these recipes.
Okay.
Now click on Nitron Fuel to select its recipe.
Okay.
This window shows you the necessary ingredients, which you just retrieved from the dispenser. Simply click on Add to Queue to start producing a batch of 100 liters of nitron fuel.
Okay.
Fantastic. Your job is now in the queue and a batch of nitron will be ready in a few seconds.
Okay.
That will be all for this short introduction. There is of course more to know, and you can go to the Industry Institute to go through the specialized tutorials. Let's close this window. In general, crafting jobs will continue in the background, and you will get notifications when jobs are completed.
I'm just gonna wait. 22 seconds.
Okay, now let's learn about building, and how you can use all these materials and elements to create amazing constructs. Turn to the station on your right.
Complete a crafting process of 100 liters of nitron. Okay. What's this? Turn to the station on your right. Okay.
This bizarre construction in front of you is called a construct. It is a mix of deployed voxel materials used to sculpt a shape, and deployed elements to make it functional. To create a construct, you start by deploying a core unit, highlighted here. It will create a building zone, within which you will be allowed to build. Core units come in different sizes and specializations: static cores for ground buildings, dynamic cores for ships or anything that moves, and space cores for space stations. Once you have created your building zone, you can start to deploy matter, as voxel honeycomb materials, or voxels for short. You have a large palette of tools and materials to help you sculpt absolutely anything you like, regardless of shape or complexity. Finally, you can add elements to your construct, in the form of engines, doors, lights, fuel tanks, or any of the hundreds of available elements that provide functionality to your builds. Building is a vast subject. It is advised to go through the various building tutorials located inside the Construction Institute. Note that the building you are currently in, as well as all the other buildings outside, are entirely made with the same building tools. As I mentioned, you can also build space or atmospheric ships. Let's have a look at this now. Follow the waypoint to the next station. This is a surface speeder, a cheap and convenient ground atmospheric vehicle. It allows you to move around planet surfaces. You'll be gifted one at the end of this tutorial.
Okay.
Everything in this speeder is functional and plays a role in making it work. Let's quickly review its different elements. Here are the hover engines, which help the speeder float above the ground. These extra small atmospheric engines are used for propulsion and moving forward. They require fuel, taken from this atmospheric fuel tank. Adjusters are small elements used to create rotational forces and help balance your ship. You also need brakes to be able to slow down. And finally, you need a piloting seat to be able to fly it. Activating this piloting seat activates the ship, which is how you take control of it. All these elements are orchestrated via a Lua script that is generated automatically for you. But you can also modify it via a right-click menu on the piloting seat to create absolutely any kind of control you like. Note that piloting in the atmosphere of a planet or in outer space can be very different, and involves different types of engines and design. Gravity may ground you if you have a heavy cargo on a high-gravity planet, while it won't matter in the darkness of space. Piloting is an art, a subtle interplay between your piloting skills and the craftsmanship of the ship designer. You can learn more about piloting in the dedicated tutorials in the Piloting Institute. Piloting is not only about navigating your ship, but will often also involve combat. Look up at the fighter above your head. I've highlighted the weapons that are equipped on this small ship. There are many more types of weapons, ammunition, and damage types. Each has a specific role. This is a small fighter, but you can also build giant battleships with a crew of hundreds of people, each assigned to a particular task. There is much more to discover about combat, so you should definitely visit the Military Institute to know more.
A lot of
Now,
institutes.
let's go to the last station and learn about organizations. Follow the waypoint.
Okay.
Organizations are a fundamental part of your social life as a Novian. They are groups that you can join, covering things like nations, corporations, alliances, or even group of pirates. Let's have a quick look at the organization interface. Open it by pressing the organization key.
F3, okay.
As you can expect, you are not part of any organization yet. Let's click the search button to find out what are the currently existing organizations. You can search through this list, focusing on open organizations, which are recruiting, or sorting by member numbers, name, or language. To apply for an organization, you need to open its details page. Click on the name of any of the listed organizations to open its details page.
Okay.
In this window, you can see a summary of relevant information regarding this organization. This area will allow you to apply to join this organization, along with a place to write a quick introduction. Joining an organization can be a considerable boost for your new life as a Novian. Choose wisely. You can now close the detail window. You can also decide to create your organization from scratch, even if this is a little bit more advanced. For example, managing an organization involves legates and members, rules, voting, and management of rights. This is something you will discover later. You can now close the organization interface.
or TORGA. Oh, can't use special characters, I guess. No. Okay, so TORGA is just a weird acronym for where I took T and ORGA TORGA. Okay, language, well actually English. Recruiting. Creation fee. Oh. I don't think I have the money, right? Yeah, I don't have the money.
Excellent. You have covered the basics. Now, let's move to the next step and talk about talents. Follow the waypoint.
Mm-hmm. Did I miss the auto walk? Avatar contact chat. Okay.
Open the talent window by pressing the talent key.
Ooh. F2.
Talents define your character abilities. They are grouped into categories that are displayed all around your avatar in this window. Here, for example, is the mining and inventory group. Click on it.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. On the left is the list of categories that correspond to this group. Click on the Inventory Manager category. Each category hosts several talents. Select the Nanopack Upgrades talent that just appeared under Inventory Manager. Talents can be upgraded from level 1 up to level 5 by spending talent points. Each level acquired boosts a certain characteristic, described just below its name. For example, here the Nanopack upgrades help to increase the size of the inventory by 200 liters for each talent level acquired. The amount of talent points you currently have is displayed on the top of the screen. Talent points, shown here, accumulate at a slow rate even when you are offline. The Invest Points button allows you to instantly train a particular talent. You need to have enough points for the talent you are aiming for. To accumulate points more quickly, queue a talent. Queuing boosts considerably how quickly you gain talent by increasing the accumulation rate. Let's train the first level of Nanopack upgrades. Press the Queue Talent button.
Okay, so that means I need 600 and I have 179. Okay, queue talent.
As you can see, the selected talent now displays in the queue. You can queue several talents to train one after the other. Note that dependencies between talents might exist, and you should train talents in the right order. See how the acquisition rate is much faster during active learning, when a talent is in a queue. It is a good practice to always have several talents scheduled in the queue, to be able to train them without interruption. Queued talents also train when you are offline. So, make sure to always have a filled queue that spans a long duration. If the queue ends when you are not online, you will fall back to the slow talent point accumulation rate. Take your time to review the existing talents, and think about how you want to plan them out. You can become hyper-specialized, or decide to be a jack of all trades. When you're ready, you can close the talent window.
So let's do mining range. Shouldn't I Okay, so inventory. Okay, container proficiency. Let's queue this. Ooh. Okay. $13. Okay. Sure, why not? Okay, so at the first 3 level. Okay. So that should, I'm following her advice, right? Let me just double check, make sure I don't have any chat messages. No. 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 Okay. Okay. So I have all these trained, so that's almost 24 hours, right?
At this point, you may be overwhelmed by the number of interfaces and their shortcuts. Thankfully, you don't have to remember all that. Let's enter into free mouse mode by pressing the free mouse key.
Tab.
The menu on the left is a quick access to the interfaces.
Inventory.
And since your mouse is now free, you can simply click on them. Note that you can also select the tools in your toolbar, and interact with many more menus and options in this mode.
Okay.
For example, the notification icon in the lower right part of the screen, which you can now access.
Notification. Okay.
An excellent reference is the codecs. You also have access to the windowed codecs that you can resize and move. Click on the windowed codecs button. You can browse many topics in the menu here. Normally when you leave the free mouse mode, temporary windows are closed. Not the windowed codecs. It can be helpful to pin some help content on the side, while you are performing the actions described in it. For now, we are going to close this window, as we need the screen space. To do so, click again on the windowed codecs menu. Another source of help are hints. Hints will appear regularly on the right of the screen, depending on your actions. I've triggered a hint for you right now. You can always find them in the hint window, or by pressing the hint key, so you will never miss one. Okay. Now, close the free mouse mode and return to the 3D view. To do so, press the free mouse key again.
Okay, we hit tab.
Let's discover a great activity that is available to you right from the start. Go through the large exits, down the stairs, to the waypoint.
Large stairs. Where's my waypoint? I don't see my waypoint. Do you see a waypoint? Surrogate VR station and surrogate bot pod. Okay. What's this? Action forbidden. New talent unlocked. Okay. What does this do? F5. To your right, I'm going to go through the large exit down the stairs to the waypoint. Go through the large exit down the stairs to the waypoint. To the waypoint. I'm confused. There's nothing over here, right? Surrogate VR. When you have access to surrogate, you can look up and press F, then spawn a surrogate to pod station. There's a light in place. Anyone who says however for most of the actions you usually can. Okay. What's this? What's this? Trash can. Go downstairs to the waypoint. Is that? I can't do that. I don't see a waypoint. What's this? Nano pack upgrade is now mastered to level 1. Okay. What's this? Tutorial support. See here, local tutorial. You want to figure out how to sell something on the market? Part line. Okay. Hi chat, close it. Local. Okay. Go through the large exit down the stairs to the waypoint. Does it say exit? I'm confused. We came from here. So I don't think I'm supposed to. Okay, this was the observation we're at. Okay. We went to look at that. We saw that. Surely for the destruction of Earth by the neutron star, humanity sent a few million pioneers through space on giant arc ships headed toward various promising destinations in the galaxy. Their task was simple: save our species. This is the the arc ship you embarked on. Our destination, the Scutum Centaurus arm, is where Aleph is located. The world is perfect for human habitation in every respect, and will be an ideal place for us to start anew. The time has come for you, brave pioneer, to continue the journey of mankind and rebuild our civilization. I don't see that green waypoint anymore. What's this? 9 upgrade is now master at level 1. Mining level 1. Okay. Okay. 31 minutes. That's fine. Just want to make sure I have plenty of 13 hours, 11 hours. Okay. I don't see an exit sign. No wonder if the game is bugged. Okay. What happens if I... 1. Shift. Auto sprint is Control Z. So Control Z. Okay. Okay. Jetpack X. Jump down. Flashlight inventory. Crafting market. Respawn the player. Respawn player. Now, if no nodes are, you will respond to the closest set. No nodes can be. Wait, warning: the content of your nano pack will be permanently lost. No. Okay. What happens if I log out? Leave the current session. Are you sure you want to leave the current session? Yes. Okay. Gotta log in again each time. Okay. Let me black out my screen again real quick. Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic.
Let's discover a great activity that is available to you right from the start. Go through the large exits, down the stairs, to the waypoint.
Okay. So, I still don't see the waypoint, right? Circuit pause station. When a pause station is played on your computer, you allow will be able to spawn a surrogate here by internet with a SCARE system. Activate by pointing at it and pressing the right mouse button. Share it. Okay. When you have access. Look at it. Press F. That's fun to say. Places in how. Okay. I feel stuck. Start go through the large exit down the stairs. This is the only stairs to come down in. Can I do anything here? I'm confused. Okay, I was standing here. No waypoint. How do I get my waypoint back? Current objective. Go down the stairs and approach the waypoint. But I have no more. This warp beacon. Okay, point of interest. Construct. Okay, so that's the moon. But what do I do? Go to the waypoint, but I don't see a waypoint. Pressing F, but it doesn't do anything. Only thing I can do is this, but this doesn't do anything. I can't go through here. Again, let's discover a great actor. Go to the large exit down the stairs to the waypoint. Really am confused. What's this? Okay, crafting. Surely doable. Market. I don't want this. Chat. What is the codex? Okay. RDMS. These are the quick stuff. Okay. Well, I don't know if I'm bugged or not, but I can't seem to progress. Interact. I'm trapped. shift.
Okay. Now, close the free mouse mode and return to the 3D view. Let's discover. Here is the way it works. You can enter a VR station by activating it. Welcome. For now, we are going to close this window, as we need you. At this, Q talents also train when you are offline. So, make sure to always take your time to review the existing talents, and think. At this point, you may be overwhelmed by the number of the menu on the left is a quick access to for example, the notification icon. An excellent reference is the codex. You can browse many topics in the menu. For now, we are going to close this window, as we need the screen space. Another source of help are hints. Hints you can always find them in the hint window. Okay. Now, close the free mouse mode and return. Let's discover a great activity that is available to you right from the start. Go through the large exits, down the stairs, to the waypoint. Welcome to the Surrogate VR stations. Here you can control a remote robot in VR telepresence. This is a fantastic way to discover other locations and learn about the possibilities offered in this world. Perhaps you can visit a large organization headquarters, or play tourist in extraordinary places. Here is the way it works. You can enter a VR station by activating it. You can then select a destination site, among those that are public and are made accessible to you. You take control of a robot that awaits in a distant pod. Anyone can deploy a pod in their construct and make it public for visitors. However, as a robot, your capacities are limited, so this is just a way to visit an area remotely. It is not a teleport. These are fake stations, you cannot use them. But I will show you the real one on the way out, a bit later. If you look around, you may have noticed those buttons with a question mark on them. They are info buttons. They are placed in front of points of interest and you can press them to display information. Try it now. Great. The information closes automatically, or you can close it yourself with a cancel key. Another powerful way to discover things by yourself is to use the helper system. To use it, simply point at anything in the world, or in the user interface, and press the helper key. Good, let's continue. The next important thing to learn about is the notion of rights. Everything you own can be shared with others, but by default are only accessible by you. For example, try to deactivate the highlighted force field on the left. You can do it by pointing at it and pressing the interaction key, and let's see what happens. You received an action forbidden message, telling you that the owner of this element did not share it with you. This is actually how you can make your construct secure against intruders. Now, in the same way, try to activate the left button, that controls the light above. Again, you don't have the right to activate it. Now instead, try to activate the button on the right. I have given you the right to use it. This time it worked. You can control the light by pressing this button. To set up an element's rights in a simple way, you can use the right-click menu on it. Here, you can access the Share Element, or Share Construct options, in the Construct submenu. These will allow you to grant rights to others. You can now close this menu by pressing the Escape key, or simply by clicking outside of. A much more complex system is available for advanced management. It allows for fine-tuned rights control, in particular for organizations. You can share whole constructs, manage specific types of rights, and create groups of people with certain abilities. If you want to find out more, try the rights management tutorial. Let's move on. Deactivate the force field on your right by pointing at it and pressing the interaction key. Don't worry, I have given you the proper rights. Very good. To continue our visit, go down to the lower level, using the elevator at the end of the room.
Okay, so I don't know how I moved on. I think I just... Okay, anyway.
On both sides of this corridor, you will find resurrection nodes. Drawing on the consequences of the Everett interpretation of quantum mechanics, we were able to design a technology that preserves your state of consciousness across multiple realities. We control the multiverse, in order to branch you onto a version of reality where you happen to respawn, here on one of these platforms, whenever you die. So, you cannot really die, there is always a version of the universe in the multiverse where you wake up, here. Beware that when you die, your inventory will not be preserved, so don't take death too lightly. It's important to know that you can craft or buy your own resurrection nodes. You can then install them in your ship or in your home. When respawning, you will always appear at the nearest active resurrection node, so in general you won't always end up here in this room. Alright, we are now almost ready to exit the starting hub. The last step is to collect the components to build a speeder ground vehicle. Follow the waypoint in the direction of the exit.
So where I was stuck, I ended up getting out of it by hitting the shift page down. Well, I paged up and then I paged down. But
Left and right are demonstration versions of two of the most popular UEF hovercraft speeders. These ground vehicles are extremely efficient to quickly navigate the surface of a planet, and you will need one during the first steps of your journey. Distances are real. Transportation is a necessity. You will need to get a blueprint to acquire these speeders. Each of the highlighted dispensers will grant you the blueprint of the speeder next to them. Get one of them by activating the dispenser. You can pick your favorite, or take them both.
okay, so we'll take them both.
The blueprint is now in your inventory. We will run it later. To deploy a blueprint, you have to have all of its components, materials and elements. The dispenser in front of you contains everything you need to be able to deploy one speeder. Go to the dispenser and activate it. Oh, I also squeezed in a resurrection node, that will prove very useful soon.
Okay.
You can also create your own blueprints when you want to save a copy of what you've built. This is also how you can mass produce your creations and sell them. Blueprints are like intellectual property and can become very precious. That being said, this portion of the introduction is finished. Look around you, this room is a small museum showing many elements and materials that you may want to learn about. Press on the info buttons, or use the helper key to know more about everything on display. When you are finished, you can exit through the front door, which is now open.
Okay, so this is a core unit. This core acts like this core acts. This core unit. Wings. Fuel tank. This is a hover, right? No, adjusters. Atmospheric engine. Air brakes. This is the hover unit. Okay. Seat. Headlights. Okay. Honeycomb material. Okay. So I got my blueprints. Okay, I can exit.
Welcome to the outside world. In front of you is a large landing area where many ships come and go. Let's actually go to the other side. There we will find the market and the institutes. Follow the waypoint ahead of you. You can run by pressing the run modifier. You can also sprint at great speed by hovering above the ground thanks to your jetpack. Simply double tap the forward key. Try it. Very good. Now, let's cross the landing pad.
Control auto sprint, Control Z. Control Z. Yeah.
Great, we are now at the district's market. Let's buy a bit more fuel for our speeder. Head towards the waypoint and activate a market pod.
How do I get over there? Okay, is that a force field? What's that? There's all kinds of stuff here. Okay, Control Z. Okay, great. Experiment. Head to the waypoint and activate a market pod. Okay. Oh, is that a player? Hello.
This market pod interface is very similar to the nanomarket interface you saw earlier. There are, however, some key differences, which we will get to shortly. For now, let's search for nitron fuel by typing nitron in the upper search box.
Okay.
Here again, you can see the different market orders for nitron fuel, with the current market's name appearing in orange. Since there are sell orders on this market for nitron, you can use the simplified instant buy option. Instant buy will pick the best offer on the market where you currently are. It is a very good method for beginners to easily buy something. Simply click on the local instant buy button to start buying nitron.
Okay.
Enter a quantity here, like 10 liters. Keep an eye on the proposed price to compare. When you are ready, simply confirm your purchase with the confirm button.
Current balance 200, total 24, 10.
Congratulations! You just acquired nitron.
Okay.
However, it will not go directly into your inventory. Instead, it is waiting for you inside the market container. Let's open this market's container by selecting the Container tab.
Okay.
On the left side is your current inventory.
Okay.
On the right side is the market container. Here you can see the nitron you just purchased.
Okay.
Note that if you want to put a sell order on something, you can simply drag and drop it from your inventory to the market container. A quicker option is to use the local instant sell window, that will try to get you the best price on offer on the local market. Now, to get your fuel, simply drag and drop the nitron from the market container to your inventory. Great! You are now an accomplished trader. When you are ready, you can close the market interface by clicking on the highlighted button. Before we go to the Institute Plaza, let's have a look at the connected surrogate VR stations, just behind you. Follow the waypoint. I invite you to come back here at the end of this tutorial, and activate any of these surrogate VR stations. You will be presented with a list of incredible sites to visit, anywhere in the world, through a remote-controlled robot. You can sort them by the number of recent visitors, to see the most popular first. This is a great way to discover what is possible here. Let's now go in the direction of the plaza, but follow the waypoint to the district teleporters first.
Okay. Control Z. Okay.
In front of you are teleporters that grant you instant access to any of the 10 districts around the ARC ship. Each of these districts is identical to the one you are currently in, but Novians will start their journey in any one of them at random. You can use these teleporters to quickly reach a particular market, or to meet with friends on another district. Now, let's follow the waypoint to one of the most important places of this district, the Institute Plaza, just at the top of the stairs.
Okay.
In front of you is a map of the plaza, with the different institute buildings. There is an institute for each core activity. Go and visit them after we are done. They are fantastic ways to discover the many possibilities that are offered to you. Also, each of them hosts teleporters to interactive tutorials on mining, piloting, building, market operations, industry, etc. Note that this district is not unique. As we saw just before, there are 10 similar districts around the Ark ship. Each Alioth district is also paired with a similar district on the Sanctuary Twin Moon. So, you will find plenty of opportunities to get back to the institutes and tutorials wherever you are. Finally, let's get to the last step of our introduction, the Twin Moon Shuttle service. Follow the waypoint. Now, turn left and follow the waypoint again. Here we are. The button in front of you calls a free Sanctuary Moon Shuttle service. This shuttle will connect you to a similar district on the Sanctuary Twin Moon. As soon as this introduction is over, I will guide you to get there. Then you can claim a tile for yourself using the Sanctuary Territory unit you collected earlier. Let's take a look at the shuttle on your right.
On my right, okay.
At this stage, you may not want to deploy your speeder blueprint. If you do it here, on Alioth, you will have to dismantle it to redeploy it again on the Sanctuary Twin Moon. To learn how to dismantle a speeder, you should go to the building tutorial in the Building Institute. You should instead keep your blueprint ready to deploy when you are on the Sanctuary Twin Moon. You will need it to travel to and claim a free tile. Remember, to deploy your speeder blueprint, simply double-click on it in your inventory. Alright. That's it. You should now be prepared for the incredible adventure ahead of you. I will always be near you to help if you need it. Remember to visit the tutorials, discover the beauty of the world with surrogate stations, and learn more by using the codex and the institutes. Just one more thing. I'll put some broad objectives for you in the upper left of the screen. These are suggestions of milestones to follow to properly build up your experience in Dual Universe, and they are very much recommended. Feel free to follow these at any time you feel ready, or to bypass them entirely. Check the objectives section of the map for more details on how to complete these objectives. From now on, I'll be much less directive with you on how to do things. The first of these milestones is for you to reach the Sanctuary Twin Moon. You can use the shuttle service right next to you. Safe travel, Novian. I'll see you there.
Okay, how do I sit down? Okay. Okay. I cleave the heavens and soar to the infinite.
Welcome on the Twin. Now, your next step is to try to locate a free tile on the map, get there and claim it. Try to find a tile not too far from a market, identified with the M icon. This will be useful later. To help you visualize the boundary of a tile in the 3D world, you can also press the Enhanced Visualization HUD key to toggle this display. Try it now.
Wait, what? V.
Excellent. You are now ready to go hunt for your free tile. It's probably also a good time for you to deploy your speeder now, so that you can travel faster. If you want to do so, go in your inventory and double-click on the speeder blueprint, then deploy it in the world. Now, to proceed further, I'll be waiting until you have deployed your Sanctuary Territory unit.
Okay, where is my speeder blueprint? Repair tool. Deploy contract. Sanctuary Moon. Is there a market here? Find free tile on the map. What's this? Where should I pick? I want to have a green. Now this looks like it's set as destination. Okay. Okay, deploy. Okay. Ah. Okay. So inventory, how do I deploy my speeder? Harvest tool. A scanner mining tool. Deploy construct. Ground. Okay. Maybe it's this. Mark 6. set to deploy. You need to put a blueprint in your quick access slot. Click a blueprint in order to use it. Step 1, press I, double click, or drag and drop directly to your quick access. Okay. I. This is my inventory, right? Blueprint construct deployment. Oh. My game just crashed. Huh. Yeah, so my game crashed. Okay, let me turn that off so I can turn that back on. Yeah, so it just crashed.
Excellent, you are now ready to go hunt for your free tile. It's probably also a good time for you to deploy your speeder now, so that you can travel faster. If you want to do so, go in your inventory and double-click on the speeder blueprint, then deploy it in the world. Now, to proceed further, I'll be waiting until you have deployed your Sanctuary Territory unit.
Double click on speeder button, then deploy it with a left mouse button. Inventory, double click. Excellent, you're now ready to go hunt your free tile. It's probably also a good time for you to deploy your speeder now, so that if you want to do so, go in your inventory, double click on the speeder blueprint, then deploy it in the world. Left mouse button. Okay. Double click on the speeder blueprint. Is this? How do I deploy my speeder? What's this? Point cursor on surface rock. Action forbidden. Okay, inventory. Equip. Deploy.
Congratulations! You have successfully deployed your speeder blueprint. Now, the next step is to put fuel in the fuel tank. For this, simply open your inventory by pressing Great. Search the content of your inventory and look for the nitron fuel. Double-click on its icon to automatically equip the refuel tool and load it with nitron.
Refill tool. Which one's the refill tool? Equip.
Locate the fuel tank on the speeder. It's highlighted. Aim at it, and hold the left mouse button until very good. Note also that you can pocket your construct into a massless compacted version, seen as a blueprint in your inventory. This is convenient to transport it between Alioth and the Sanctuary Moon, while taking the shuttle. To do so, you will have to right-click on the vehicle and select Construct Compactification in the Construct submenu. This works only with small vehicle, like this speeder. Okay, you're now ready to go explore. If you want to start piloting the speeder, target the seat, and activate it by holding the interaction button to start piloting the speeder. I will leave you on your own now. Enjoy exploring your new world.
Ah. When piloting ship, mouse control mode, use the Alt key for a look around. Alt. Okay. Travel mode. Cruise control. Try to go faster. Whoa! that really? Vertical engines up, so space. Ah. Okay, we're getting closer. So, which one do we want? Let's go for this one. So I think I can claim any of these land here, but I'm gonna, let's go for this one. That's supposed to be a market, right? Is that a summit? Okay. Control Shift H. What does Shift H do? There's a control. Okay. Okay, middle box button 0. Okay, how do I turn off engines? Down. Okay. Whoops. Okay. Exit control, hold F. Achievement unlocked, travel first. Okay. So, inventory, sanctuary unit, equip, territory name. Team TORGA. Logo territory claimed by WhisperO. 2 fee for WhisperO 0. Current balance. You won't be able to deploy.
Fantastic. You are now the proud owner of a territory tile on a sanctuary moon. Check it out in the map. This unlocks the possibility for you to mine, or to harvest surface minerals, within your tile. Go and harvest some materials on the surface to start with. We will then be able to go and sell it to make a bit of money.
Can I gather this? What's this? Press the K key for the refined mineral. Inventory. Okay. Tier 1 ore, Tier 1 ore, Tier 1 ore. I don't know what's valuable. What's this? I wonder if they regenerate. Show only doable. Find material. Pure hydrogen. Pure oxygen. Okay. Limestone. So red is limestone. What's this yellow stuff? Okay. chromonite. The green stuff is chromonite. Is that good or bad? That's not chromonite.
Excellent. You have now collected a bit of valuable ore, and it's time to go and sell it. You can continue to mine if you prefer, but when you are ready, I've put a waypoint to the nearest market for you. You can also open the map and search for the little M icons on it to locate available markets.
Okay. So, volume. So I have more room. What can I make? Ooh, I can make pure iron. Sure, why not? Pure hydrogen. Production. Recycler. Huh. Let me see here. Really? Okay. So these are the stuff I can craft. Collected coal. This coal. Coal is always useful, right? I don't know if this stuff will run out. Hydrogen. Mm-hmm. Hydrogen, oxygen, iron, silicon, hydrogen. Oxygen. Coal. Pure hydrogen. Hematite. Hematite. Natron. Oops. Chromotite. Quartz. Inventory 46%. Hydrogen, oxygen, iron. These are all my aluminum, carbon, iron, silicon. Aluminum, carbon, pure aluminum. Okay. Oh, it's got a nitron fuel. Oh, do I need to set permissions? Right click. Advanced. Set territory rights. Hey, I can make fuel. I can always use more fuel, right? Silicon. I can make steel. Ooh. Sure. Can I make any more steel? Brick? Glass? Should I make some brick? Glass? Refined material. Those has to be more byproduct is pure hydrogen. Okay. Okay, so when I make these, I get fuel requires, let's make more fuel. Okay, so that's not mineable. Not a target. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm gonna continue mining for a while, but I'm gonna end today's stream here. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Again, my name is WhisperO, and this is Dual Universe, my first 2 hours and 15 minutes, give or take. Okay, so I'm gonna play some more off camera, and then I'll catch you guys again tomorrow for another session. So this is session number 1, beginning of this journey. Okay, bye for now. Take care, everybody. Bye.